Hey everybody, what is up? Today I wanted to show you this new case I got. It's called the Rosewill, I don't know how to say that, Gungnir X. Got this off Amazon. It was about $49 plus with tax, and I'm a Prime member, so shipping was free. It's a mid-tower ATX case. So let's talk about some of the things this comes with. Right off the bat, you can see it's got USB 3, 2 ports on top and 2 regular, power button reset, headphone and microphone. And a neat thing it comes with, it has a fan controller with 3 speeds. That's what this little switch is here. Because it also comes with the windowed panel, which I'll take off real quick. It comes with 2 intake fans pre-installed and an exhaust fan. It has the shroud for the power supply. It has a cover here for your cable management, hide your cables. Standoffs pre-installed for your motherboard. On top, it has a magnetic dust filter. Around the back, we've got, I would assume these are for water cooling. I've never done water cooling, but maybe someday. Obviously it has all your expansion bays, spot for your power supply. Let's take off the back panel. Back here, you can see the fan controller. I guess you don't have to use that, but I'll check that out. We've got 3 spots for a 2.5-inch drive. More than likely, you're going to want to put SSDs here. You wouldn't want to put a laptop drive here, would you? Okay, and the bottom has a filter for the power supply fan. It just slides right out, slides right back in. Here's the hard drive trays. These should be my screws and stuff for installing the motherboard and everything. So you get that little bay there for your 5 1/4 drives, like this guy here. Let's see. According to the manual, the front panel, you can just pull it off, but I don't know if I want to mess with that, because I'm not installing a radiator or anything. Now let's see, right here we've got this little grommet here for your cables, to come up out from under the shroud. One thing I'm noticing is I don't think this shroud is removable at all. It looks like I'm going to have to install the power supply through the bottom here. Overall, for the cost, it was pretty good. It was under 50 bucks, and it has quite a few features going for it, as well as, you know, you can, up on the top here, you do have room for, I think it's set up to a 360 millimeter radiator, and you can install like a 280 in the front if you want. Anyway, the reason I bought this case is this old thing. This case is an Antec Sonata, I believe. And this thing is very, very old. I mean, it's still a decent case considering how old it is, but I had upgraded to a Ryzen 5 1600, and I have the MSI red and black themed RX 470 here, and the motherboard I got there is the Gigabyte Micro ATX B350, and it also is kind of a red and black theme. So red and black, yeah. So now I think I gotta get busy here, transfer these parts to this sucker, and then I'll come back to you with the build up and running, and should be good. See you in a flash. Hello, I'm back. Just thought I'd show you where I am at in the transplant progress. Yeah. Now my new case, the Rosewill here, it comes pre-installed standoffs. It's got 9 of them, but they're pre-installed for a full-size ATX motherboard. I'm dealing with a micro ATX, which is only going to need 8 screws, not 9. Anyway, so if you're doing a transplant like this, in your case the standoffs are all already pre-installed, but you got a micro ATX, make sure this guy, you move it up to that one, and this guy you move up to this one, so it'll line up with this screw hole and this one here on your micro ATX board. And also, it's a big deal, do not forget to take your IO shield out of your old case and pop that sucker in over there before you put the board in. Alright, and I'm starting to think this isn't a cable cover. I gotta figure out what this is. I haven't built no new case in many moons. Anyway, actually, scratch that. I helped my daughter build in a case, but she did the build, I helped her. Anyway, I'll be back. Hello again. I just wanted to say real quick, I got the IO shield in there, the board's out. It's time to kiss this case goodbye. Before you put your board in here, pretty much every case on the market has 2 types of screws, coarse thread and fine thread. You want to make sure you grab both of these screws and see which ones screw into the standoff, so you know which screws to use when you go to tighten down your board in there. Because these standoffs in my old case, they take fine thread, but these take the coarse thread. Whee! Alright. And in the old days, when you didn't have toolless trays like this, coarse thread were usually for hard drives, and fine thread were for putting in DVD or CD-ROM drives. Anyway, so let's build this sucker, and I'll show you what I come up with once this is all done. See you in a bit. So here you go. The transfer is complete. System's powered on. Overall, this is a good case to build in. Cable management's a little rough, but hey, I'm new at the whole run cables behind the motherboard. I'm kind of a rookie when it comes to that, but just be patient. There's plenty of places back there to zip tie stuff if you get this case, and you can only access your drives from the back side of this case. You can only put in the power supply through the back panel, not through this front one. But overall, it's a very roomy case, plenty of room. It's got mounting holes here on the power supply shroud. I believe you could install some SSDs down there at the bottom if you want. But I'd say for 50 bucks, you get the magnetic dust filter on the top. You can install a very big radiator up there, 360. You can put a radiator in the front. It comes with 3 fans, a fan controller. Overall, this is a really nice case for under $50. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.